that shutting down this unit could result in permanent damage to the colony. My deactivation would mean the death of all organic beings on the planet as well.
What the hell? Your remaining alive means the death of all organic beings on this planet, you freaking clown. Sigh, he's not bluffing. If you continue, we're going to die.
It's just a machine. Machines can be broken.
Do you know what you're doing?
Of course.
Battle droids have been commanded to attack you on sight.
And done.
Primary scan initiated. Approximate time in standby mode unknown. Recalibrating. Welcome to the colony of M478. I am the supervisor of this installation and have been designated with the title M478.
Hello, memory wipe. What did you do?
I reprogrammed M478, removed some of his memory banks, edited some others, also deactivated his understanding protocols for the time being so he can't hear us.
That's pretty good for
and
about...
I uploaded ESO5's memory backup. Some of the newer data was missing though, not sure why.
That's pretty good for 30 seconds of work, man. Hey, Glob. You did the voice acting for the main character, Conley? Wow, really? That's impressive. Let's see. You do realize back when we first met, the dark side did have a hold over you, blah, blah, blah. Vash is right. You are good computers.
Thank you. Yes, I always liked playing with computers. Programming used to be a hobby of mine, back before I even became Vash's Padawan.
Shouldn't you be upset at the fact that she's gone? M478 mentioned battle droids.
We'll deal with that when we get there.
You do realize back when we first met, the dark side did have a hold over you.
I realize I have done wrong. I thought my master was dead. I was blinded by revenge.
Right?
I couldn't feel her. Now I remember how she told me force bonds can be broken if one person falls to the dark side. That must be why I didn't feel her. I am so sorry.
Let's see. How did you get into the core anyway?
I got this handy program from the Environmental Archon Chamber. It can give commands to any droid anywhere on the planet. Needed to do a little bit of upgrading to be able to override M478's commands, but it was doable.
Now I know who you are, Conley. You couldn't feel her, so you fell to the dark side. He fell to the dark side, so you couldn't feel her. It's logic, Demiser. It totally fits. Conley, does that mean that you're Barry Gibb? Oh, wait, the main character. So you're talking about the main, what's it called? The main droid? It would be actually really cool, Conley, if it turned out you were, like, the head of this mod team, and I could be like, you guys did a badass job doing the restoration mods. And then I would say, but you need to have better voiceovers. No, just kidding. It is pretty impressive that they restored all this content. It's a crazy amount of work. Let's see. What are you going to do now?
Leave this planet. Travel around the galaxy. Try to help whenever possible. I don't know yet.
Let's see. Do I want this guy to join me? He's not. He's going to say no, but I'd like it just so that he could do computer stuff.
Could I?
If you'd like.
I would.
Go to the landing arm and wait for me on my ship. There's an elevator in the central zone that'll take you there.
Do just that. Thank you.
You did the Sith codes. That's funny. Alright, well. You found Master Vash in the central core of M478. She agreed to meet you at the Jedi Enclave on Dantooine when you've united all the Jedi Masters. But she never got to leave, though, as M478 himself killed her. So we're off to a swimming start. The first place we went to, the Jedi ran away because the whole, like, General Vaklu and the rest of the planet is after him. This one I get there, and she's like, thanks, and then she's killed. So far this gathering Jedi is going swimmingly. Really, really great. He actually joined me, yeah. Hey, Himiki. I know, right? I feel like I should. I'm gonna save this under... Alright, let's see here. Voice recognition. Now...
Welcome to the colony of M478.
Let's deactivate those droids.
I am the supervisor of this installation and have been designated with the title M478.
Oh, really, Burner? That's interesting. Wow. This is a lot more comprehensive. What are
I
you?
am a fully sufficient automated artificial intelligence, equipped with a wide range of technical and administrative capabilities. Additionally, I have been programmed to understand over 6 million forms of communication, and my memory banks are stored with information on almost every civilization and culture in the Republic, so as to better facilitate communications between the various species that may fall under the banner of my primary objective.
Do you know any group called the Reapers? No. Oh yeah, Infamous 1 and 2, Dlimon, yeah. Okay, the Sith are not your colonists.
They were not the original colonists, but they have been appointed as the new colonists of this planet.
Sith are dead, don't you need new
With the
colonists?
Sith gone, it would indeed be useful to accept a new group of organics as the colonists. You seem to be a valid option. Would you be willing to take over the colony?
Oh my god, would I have to stay here?
While it would be inadvisable, I am programmed to let the colonists do whatever they wish. I could not stop you from leaving this planet.
So wait, I could get my own, I can like have my own planet. How can I be sure you wouldn't appoint the new colonists while I'm gone? Right, exactly.
Before arriving on this planet, the original colonists informed us that they would be arriving within 1 year time frame. When they did not arrive for years and years after the original deadline, it became obvious that new colonists were needed. Now, with the new colonists dead, and no reason to think more Sith are alive on other planets, we need someone else to assume the title of the colonists. We will not replace you as the colonist until it is certain that you are also dead.
Would you make a droid army for me?
I will obey the colonist command.
I'm sure the Republic could use this planet's manufacturing capabilities.
According to information I gathered from your interactions with other sentients on this planet, you used to be a member of the Jedi Order, a highly valued group within the Republic. That makes you a perfect candidate for the role of colonist.
Welcome in, Soccer Life 45. Yeah, this is actually part of the... There's a restored content mod, and then this was another planetary mod, which hasn't... this is fairly recent, I think, only within the last few months, actually, called the M478 mod, and that's what I've been doing as well. So it's technically not the restored content mod, but it's connected to it, and it's by the same people. So, yeah, and welcome into the stream. Alright, I accept the offer.
What are your orders?
Let's see. Is there any chance you could get fuel for Citadel Station? Oh, yeah.
M478 possesses enough
Yes!
fuel to keep Citadel
That finishes a
Station
side quest.
in orbit above Telos.
Badass!
Begin transport immediately.
Yeah, that's awesome. I will talk to Gren about it.
Very well. I will wait further instructions. Will there be anything else?
That's awesome. What? Why would you ask that?
Correct. We were after...
I already saw this,
some
that's
of
why I'm
my
jumping through
I
it.
decided it was the only logical...
What if the true
The
colonists
true
turn?
colonists will never return. In any case,
I already did all this. I got 50 experience, that's all. I feel like I ought to get more than that. That's really awesome. It was when Paragus was destroyed, they lost their fuel source. So now I got this fuel source. It's crazy.
welcome to the main...
Change my orders I gave you.
What are your...
Keep on building a droid army.
Right.
Alright, wait a minute. I need to...
Welcome to... What are... Affirmative. Will there be...
Okay, cool. Wow. Well, that's pretty amazing. Now, the question is she still in there or not? Because if she's gone, and that means that I lost the lightsaber crystal, that would suck. Mood, I meant moon. Time to invade the Republic, I know. I've decided to change my plans. Oh, come on, White Crystal. I'm very sorry that she died, but she would have wanted me to have... Yes! 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 The white lightsaber, chat. The white lightsaber. Guess who's going to a workbench? Boom. I can't believe that's so awesome that I got this bonus mission. So does that mean that the bonus mission was part of the extended content, the restored content? Yeah, exactly. What Himiki just asked. Is this thing, this fuel source bonus mission, is this part of the restored content mod then? It isn't? But this thing that we're on is part of the restored content, so they just came up with another branching way of dealing with that main mission thing? Oh, so you can do it either way. Wow. That is so awesome. Okay. That's... wow. Yeah, okay, that's fine, but still pretty awesome. Yep.
Target located.
Target located. What? What the... what? Dude, why are the Jedi and the Padawan... come on now. Are you serious? What the hell just happened? Why are the Jedi are these badasses who apparently, like, one blaster shot kills them? Are you kidding me? What's up, Agile? That is... I don't even... what? I just don't even know what to say. Like, the worst Jedi ever. Exactly. Exactly. The worst. Killed by the power of plot. I know it. It's like... and he's just like walking up there like, target located. He's like, wait, what? Oh, you killed me. What the freaking... I just don't even know what to say. This planet, man. I know he was a Padawan, but listen, Obi-Wan was a Padawan, and he freaking WTF pwned Darth Maul. So, I mean, come on now. I know he was a Padawan, but let's be serious, huh? I mean, Padawans are not supposed to be like, wait, a blaster shot, ugh, like, lightsaber deflection only works. No, because I've been deflecting blasters like they're going out of style on this planet, and it's exclusively droids. Obi-Wan multi-classed and main character. I couldn't, there's nothing to select, Leemon. I couldn't get his stuff. I know, and like, he's like, wait, what? Why are you trying to shoot me? Blah. Like, I was like, come on, man. Yeah, see, he's not selectable, so I can't do anything. I guess he was a lot farther on. I mean, good God, like... no wonder Master Vosh is that easy to kill. Like, I could understand Master Vosh blowing up because the computer did something, and you're like, oh my God. But, like, he just dies to, like, some random thing that just shoots him in the back.
Please state your...
The Republic will be sending new colonists soon. Will you see their safe arrival?
It is my duty to serve the colonists in any way.
Yep, sure was. Sure was Obi-Wan that killed him. What? What do you mean he isn't dead? He was cut into two halves. What do you mean he's not dead? Oh. Because of the cartoon? Okay. Well... that strikes me as very silly. If that's just sort of like, because there's some continuity problem later in the game where he's supposed to be dead, so they had to kill him off by the time you leave. I mean, that's a little lame, I gotta be honest. He got better, really? He's half the man he used to be. Oh my God, really? So he also survived the fall? Really? That's the... good grief. Oh, time for another banter session between T3 and Atten. Oh, no. A message from Kelborn? What is it?
I received an urgent communication for you from Kavar. possible and I will tell you more.
He got a message from Kavar. Yeah, Lake, the thing is that Luke actually had 2 functional legs when this was going on. He fell 20 stories onto a weather vane, but he had 2 functional legs. Vader found a lava, yeah. We should return to the Mandalorian camp as soon as possible. Wait, what? Okay, for a minute I thought they were going to take me there immediately. I'm like, wait, what? Alright, first things first. We have got to get to a workbench and assemble the lightsaber. What's up, Undead? He survived because of logic. Exactly. I mean, you know, he also falls that distance and then, like, lands on his head and dies, is presumably what you would think would happen. Workbench. All right. First of all, time to disassemble the silver crystal. Haha. Alright, I have some other things too. That hurricane crystal is so sick. First of all, that's amazing. I can't use both of them, can I? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. So now I've got... Look at this. So I've got this, which is plus 3 damage, massive criticals, 2 to 12 damage on a critical hit. So I've got that. And on this one, I've got the Hurricane Crystal, which is 1 to 8 damage unstoppable. So we're talking to... He only fell a couple of meters. Right, exactly. Welcome back, Jerry. I know, they have some problem with dismemberment in this stuff. I know, right? Well, I think I may have a black saber crystal too, Zach. I think I may have a purple one anyway. So anyway, so I've got, so now this does 13 to 45 damage and energy, plus 1 to 8 damage unstoppable. On hit, knockdown, chance 18, plus 1, 2 defense bonus, minus 2 to the blaster bolt deflections. That's unfortunate, but whatever. Yeah, I do want that. That. Okay. Alright, ready? Here we go. Aw, yeah. That, ladies and gentlemen, is in keeping with this. That guy, look at that. That guy should be doing this. That. This. Oh, that is awesome. And you know, it was funny because I saw the purple crystal that I had over here. And I was like, oh, the purple crystal. Yeah, I know, right, Xanos? Look at that. Nice. And it also fits because I like that Jedi that got killed. So it's like I'm doing honor to her, you know. That's pretty cool, too. I have to say, the Viola one is also pretty sweet. In fact, I think I'm going to give that to Kreia. Because I think that fits better than the green lightsaber she's got right now. I mean, she's got an orange one, right? Yeah. No, we're not going to do orange. Let's deactivate this purple one. No. It's all about purity and light, Guilt. And believe me, there's some Jedi who are pretty proud, despite their claims. Oh, wait. Whoops. Darn it. No. Alright, now. There we go. I want her. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Now she's got a purple lightsaber, which I think that fits her much better. I think that fits Kreia much better than the orange one. Yeah, I do. I know. I know. I can do that, Thorg, yeah. It would be awesome. That's true, Duranker. If you could do, like, purple on one way and then yellow, and white on the other side or whatever, yeah, that would be pretty amazing. Oh. That is... Although, just for fun, actually, this is a complete waste of time, but I'm going to do this anyway, because, I don't know, I just feel like it. I just want to see something quickly. That's pretty cool, too. That's kind of awesome, also. But, you know what? Nonetheless, it is cool looking, but no, it's got to be white, man. It's got to be white for Jedi Jesus, as we referred to him before. All right. Imagine holding a lightsaber, Leemon. I think I'd be terrified if I held one. I'd be like, oh. It should be like a mood thing. It's like a mood ring. Like if you're in a bad mood, you know, then your lightsaber turns a different color. Somebody told me, I think it was in Aminatus was telling me that the bronze one was pretty awesome too. There's like a bronze or a yellowish one. Not the orange one, but there's a yellowish one too. Pretty awesome. Woot. I mean, I said at the very beginning that I wanted a white lightsaber. It just sort of fits him. I think it works. Although I do like the purple one, but yeah. And that way, no one is going to ask me anymore if I'm a Sith. They're gonna be like, "Hey, on Tremides, what's up, man? How you doing, Anch? I didn't even see that the fluorescent light tube came from you. How you doing, man? How you been?" Yeah, silver. I know. Silver. I know. That is what I meant. Okay, so you've received word from Kelborn and Duxun that Master Kavar has an urgent message for you, so now I can go back there and take care of that. Well, I want to go to Paragus first. Okay. Okay, let's head over to... Da-da-da. We're gonna go to Paragus first so I can turn in that quest. You gave her a yellow blade. Cyan all the way, baby. I don't know if I've seen Cyan on this one yet. I don't think I've seen it yet. I also, when I assembled mine with these new crystals, I gave it... My lightsaber's pretty badass now. Alright. Paragus, let's go. Actually, wait. I have to do something first. Bear with me, hold on. This is so that you guys can see the movies. Although it may... Well, we'll see. What? Location inaccessible. Status facility destroyed. Destroyed? Oh, right. That's right. The Citadel Station. My bad. There we go. Kessler, Xanos. Ah, fun to have these movies back in here. Yeah, what Tally said, exactly. Some space popcorn. Whoa. What's going on here?
Has there been any sign of the ship?
No, mistress, nor any word of our sister. We do not know where they travel now.
The freighter. It is important. And I thought the droid was as well, but I was wrong.
Mistress, we still do not know the significance of the ship or the droid. We downloaded all you asked, but we are still no closer to the answers you seek.
Then perhaps we'll need to have faith that your sister will change her mind, remember her oath, and return to us with the answers we seek.
I hope so, mistress. But there has been no word of her since she departed with the other 4 on the freighter.
4?
Yes, mistress. The Iridonian, the Ichani-trained pilot, the exile, and the old woman.
Old woman?
Man!
Yes, mistress.
I do not recall seeing her.
Mistress, she was secured for much of the time the exile was here. At other times you were meditating, and we did not wish to disturb you. Mistress, is there something wrong?
I am tired. I sometimes feel as if things are collapsing all around us. It is just at the edge of perceptions, waiting. I fear things will collapse before our enemies reveal themselves.
Yes, mistress.
I will meditate upon this. Perhaps it will clear my mind.
Tally, why? Okay, let's see. First of all, what was that one? This one, moderation, lightsaber form. All right, I like moderation. Just do it. All right. Oh, let me hold on a second. All right, let's. Don't need to have that screen thing on. Let me just fix that. There we go. Kreia is still sketchy. I don't know what the deal is there. Yeah. I mean, kind of what Lake said. I will do this thing with the Handmaiden, but I kind of agree that I'd rather not have people telling me stuff that, if I don't discover whatever it is, like for example, what we just did on the M478 planet, when I was leaving and you guys are saying this is what you would have seen if you hadn't had the restored content mod, that's fine. Like that's not backseat at all. That's cool because it tells me what, you know, how much they added to it. But for something like this, my playthrough is going to be different than anyone else's playthrough, and that's because it's my playthrough, and your playthrough will be different, and so yeah. So, you know, don't overdo it on telling me stuff like that, but I will do this just to humor you guys, because I love you all so much. But,
I think you are ready for the final tier I wish to teach. You have made much progress.
Not
For this, you
not
may
too much
use
longer,
any melee
Lehman.
weapon and any shield you possess, but nothing else. No Jedi saber and no other items.
Okay.
We shall begin this final lesson then.
Okay.
Atris was correct about you. You know war, its motions and currents.
Yes, I do. Hey,
There's
Duty.
nothing more I can teach you.
Then maybe I can teach you some things.
much of your styles and combat. There is no need to know more.
What's the problem?
Combat among the Ichani is a personal thing. Repeated duels are not what they are in other cultures, and I would rather that this not become more than it is.
Oh.
I have taken an oath to Atris against studying from a Jedi, or anything of the Jedi teachings.
Because what's going on here is, how deep is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living
My
in
father
the
broke his
Ebon Hawk.
He shamed us all. I do not
You
wish to follow his
and me.
path.
Sorry.
I swore not to follow his path. If I were to follow a Jedi against Atris's wishes, then I would be betraying her for you.
There is no betrayal in learning, and it is important to me that you know the Jedi, that you know who I was, who I am. If you do not do what you want, you betray yourself. I fought beside you. If I am lost, then all I know, all I can teach will be lost. I wish someone to know what I've learned. Nope, this is it.
This is a difficult thing for me to say, but I ask that you be silent as I tell you this. It is my desire to learn from you what you can teach me of battle. I have already learned much in our duels, but with every battle, I wish to know more of you. Your stance, your movements. I can sense shades of meaning and an echo of something I have yet to experience.
Listen, if you're asking me to go to coffee with you, I mean...
Jedi to have survived the Mandalorian Wars, that you had stared into the heart of war and only turned away because you were forced to. I do not believe her. I believe that you made a choice, as my father did, and that is important to me, more than you know. And you are important to me more than you know. I will accept whatever you wish to teach me, though it breaks my oath to Atris.
Oh, you can tell by the way I look at you. I'm a ladies' man. Barry Gibb is winning. Okay. Let's see. You have chosen new master well. You're doing the right thing. Time shall prove it. When the time is right, time shall prove it.
I shall await that time. But until then, I will need time to reflect on this. It is different to voice something you feel, and I must grow accustomed to the wait.
Let's see. We'll speak more later. I've succeeded in making what? I've succeeded in making a badass, yeah.
Yes? There is nothing. Duels among... Your modesty...
Alright, I'm gonna save this. And then I want to find out why.
It does not...
I can walk around this if I want to. It's my ship.
Yes? It does not...
I don't see what that was about. Alright. Okay. Interesting. Alright, well. Put on the warrior armor. Enough of that nonsense when I could have my double-bladed lightsaber. There we go. I did. What? This better be worth it.
Yes? I fail to understand the problem. I had heard the Coreward systems had customs concerning modesty, but when training, such customs are not practical or efficient.
Let's see, I disagree. In fact, if you don't train while encumbered, you're crippling yourself.
I can see no fault in your reasoning. I do have bulkier clothes. Will this do?
Those look like Jedi robes.
They suffice for training purposes. They belong to my mother.
They belong to your mother. Who is she?
She was the one my father followed to war. She was a Jedi. These are her robes.
Well, well.
I have not worn them since they came into my possession. They are the only thing of her that I possess.
Wow. Sometimes the best part of the Jedi is the robes. At least they serve a purpose. I'm sorry for your loss.
I think you misunderstand. I have no feelings concerning her at all. There is only curiosity. I never knew her. There is no absence of presence when there was nothing there to begin with. I miss only that I never knew her at all, and what it was about her that caused my father to follow her to war. You may
Interesting.
ask.
You have a name.
Before entering Adris's service, it is not important. We all have value. When important... If reasons of the self is...
I've already done this, so...
I do not know. You may have...
Okay. Pretty awesome on the robes, I have to say. That's pretty cool. Oh, God. There's something else? What?
Yes? They are. She...
I already did this.
You may have... There is nothing... You may have...
Check her character page. What? I don't... What about her? How do I... And actually, I don't know if I can look at them, can I? What did we do wrong? What are you guys talking about? Thank you. Is anything... I mean, all I want to know is, did I break anything? By doing all of what you guys just had me do, did that break anything? Thanks, Duty. Nothing is broken? Alright, good. Wonderful. In that case, thank you very much. I like your white Jedi robes. And goodbye. Alright, now I'm exiting so I can turn in this bloody thing. Alright, I'm gonna take her with me, actually, because I want to see something.
I'm here.
Handmaiden's robe. Can I equip that? I mean, shoot. I mean, I like the extra charisma. Let me just check something quickly. Yeah, see, I can't wear it because usable by handmaiden. Okay, right. Right. Okay. Yeah, I thought I saw it for a minute and I was like, wait, what? Because it said can't be equipped by Bowdor. And so I was like, oh, it can't be, that means something. Oh, no. I'm not going to bother to do all the leveling with her right now. It's not necessary. I am going to... Oh, God. Okay, good. I was going to say, don't give me more interactions right now. All right, let's get my usual party together. All right, Kreia, see what you think. Wait, what? Oh, right. She needs to equip it. There we go. Nice. Be pretty cool to get another Jedi in there and then have 3 of the lightsabers going on at once. Alright. Now, let us go talk to Lieutenant Gren. I always forget about this airlock. Yes, I appreciate you not spoiling it for me, but as far as that's concerned, I appreciate you not spoiling it for me, and Build, I appreciate you protecting my enjoyment of the game. But in this case, I'll say that Xanos has mentioned that before. He's speculating. I have already been thinking that Kreia may well be a Sith Lord. I think that I've been creeped out by Kreia for a long time, so I think it's quite possible that she's a Sith Lord that's somehow protecting her identity. So, yeah. So anyway, but I appreciate you defending my enjoyment of the game, but I think in this case, Xanos is just speculating, and I've already kind of guessed that that may be what she is, without, like, knowing it for sure. And I may be wrong, but... Hey, what's up, Love Shack? Darn it, where the hell? That's the cantina. Dobo Brothers, where the hell is the... Oh. It was exactly the opposite direction. I think it's conceivable, Xanos. Yeah, I mean, she's very, you know, she has a lot of dark powers, for one thing. Theoretically, she could be a gray Jedi and, like, have the ability to do either one. When I asked her if she was a Sith Lord, she's like, oh, those are just words. What does that mean? She was kind of evasive about it, and more to the point, she was also saying stuff like, you know, she's done stuff to Atten where she's basically, like, controlling his mind. She's just doing stuff that strikes me as very Sith-like, that's all. So
you've returned.
I found a solution to Citadel Station's fuel problem.
Really? That's great news. The situation here hasn't improved at all. What did you discover?
I found a droid planet called M478. There's a lot of fuel there, and the droids are willing to share it.
We need fuel, and we need it fast. I'll bring this up with the Telosian Council and urge them to broker a deal with the droid planet. Now, I believe I gave you my word that there would be a reward for...
Did you hear that voiceover?
...leading to the establishment of a fuel source for the station. Never believed for a moment that you'd actually be collecting it. But I'm a man of my word. So here you are. Now, I've got to send this information to the Council right away.
I mean, Zach, Kreia seems to hate everybody, so that fits. Yeah, Gartic, exactly. Wouldn't want to see her naked, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Thorg, you caught that, right? It's like, I will immediately send them to that droid planet, immediately as fast as I can, and... That's awesome. If I had gone somewhere else, it would have been like, I will immediately ask them to make a treaty with Darth Maul, as fast as I can. Okay.
What is it?
Never mind. Alright, experience points recovered, credits received, credits received. Journal entry is done. Alright, Master of the Palace, Lost Jedi, data transfer. Still don't know about the data transfer thing. I didn't finish that part. But I've done all of those other ones, so that is cool. Let us head back to... the docks. Exactly. Marvin Gaye. Kreia, Kreia, there's so many crazy styles. I've been trying to remember. Let's get it on. Oh, let's get it on. Old woman. Yes, I have. I'm going to try to ask her again. I don't have a lot of influence with her because Kreia pisses me off, so things have not gone as well as they could have in some cases. Hey, what's up, Evil the Gen? I liked the droid planet. I thought it was cool. There were some cool twists in it. It was fun. It was a little repetitive at times, and the there were some QA problems. I mean, like a bunch of misspellings, and like the voiceovers at times were sketchy. But in general, I thought it was pretty cool. And given that it was a ton of work that they did to kind of fill it out. And what I was told is that you just go somewhere and you find that Master Vash is dead. And it's like, oh. So, yeah. Alright, so I've done that. That means it's back to Duxon. Okay. Alright. Let us head over to Duxon. Yeah, so I mean, it's pretty cool that they added that stuff back in. So I've seen a big part of what they have to offer for the restored content now, so... Okay, Duxon time. Oop, I almost screwed that up. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, you missed it, Evelyn. We just went through a whole big thing with the Handmaiden, so... I saw the whole white Jedi robe thing that she has and about her father and mother and all that. And I'm now, like, super trained, apparently. Yep, I managed to get it working, thanks to the power of screen regioning. But only for this moment when I'm doing this. Okay. Master Kavar has an urgent message for me. Okay. What's up, Splatter? Alright, hold on a second. Okay, cool. Now I know why he's Splatter. Yeah, there's been a lot of talk. Eventually, especially with Disney taking over the property now, eventually there's going to be a new Knights of the Old Republic. The problem is that right now, the Knights of the Old Republic essentially is Star Wars The Old Republic. Knights of the Old Republic 3. That's basically what I think Star Wars The Old Republic kind of semi-is. But I think in the future there will be another Knights of the Old Republic. Especially because they're going to want to do something with that property. These folks are smart for a reason. So I think that will happen at some point in the future. But alright, folks. Well, this has been a lot of fun, but as I told you, this was not going to be a super long cast. And in fact, this has already gone about a half hour longer than I planned it to. But that was cool anyway. So I'm going to close out for now, but don't leave yet because I have a couple things I want to mention. First of all, actually, I'm going to have you guys look at the awesomeness of Barry Gibb first. Couple of things. First of all, just a couple of reminders. The Time Travel Tales anthology is the Time Travel Tales anthology that I have a Kickstarter. I'm in that anthology. The last I checked, we were up to... The goal was $7,500, and I think we're now up to almost $17,000 with about 3 days to go. So if you haven't already had a chance to do that and go and back it, hold on a second. I would very much appreciate it if you guys were able to go over, and if you're interested in this kind of stuff, because since we're playing Star Wars, two of the authors in there are Timothy Zahn and Mike Stackpole, who, as you guys know, are pretty major Star Wars authors. Also Aaron Alston, who's written Star Wars stuff for them as well. And if you go there to my website, you will see in the author page, there's a link right as you go in to the Time Travel Tales Kickstarter. There's only like 3 days left on that. So if you're interested in getting an ebook with a bunch of cool stuff, including the story by yours truly, that would be wonderful if you check that out. Secondly, remember that the July 25th, mark your calendars, July 25th is the Shadowrun Return stream, and I need all of my regulars and everybody to come in and have some awesome questions ready for the Shadowrun people who will be there. John Helfers is going to be there. He's the managing editor of the literature line. Jason Hardy, there's a 50-50 chance he will be there. He's the managing editor of the RPG line from Catalyst Game Labs. And then there is a outside shot, still, as I said, very outside, that we can get Jordan Weissman, who created the game. So if you're interested in Shadowrun, please stop by, because they will be available to answer questions on release day. I've also sent messages to Twitch about this, and I'm hoping that they will front page us, or at least be aware of us, and hopefully we can get some attention that way, which would be awesome as well. Oh, cool, Hannibal. Yeah, so if you want to ask questions about Shadowrun, you can be in there, and he will be in chat, John will at least, and hopefully Jason and hopefully Jordan, to answer your questions about Shadowrun. So definitely stop by for that. And then the last announcement is just about the Baldur's Gate stream. The Baldur's Gate stream will be happening sometime next week. We don't know exactly when. I am leaving tomorrow to go up to Boston for a conference. I'll be there until the following week, probably about Wednesday, and then I'll be coming back. We were going to be streaming that weekend, but Foom from Destructoid has been asked by Twitch TV to cover Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con for them. And so what that means is he's going to be going out there to Comic-Con, all expense paid in the whole business. So he's pretty pumped up about that. And obviously that's a big deal for him. So it means we can't do it that weekend. So we're trying to come up with an alternate date, hopefully next week, if not the week following, for the resumption of the Baldur's Gate stream. We're almost done with Baldur's Gate 1, and then we'll decide what we're going to do from there. And leading up to that Baldur's Gate stream, sometime next week, regardless, I'm going to read Chapter 3 of Icarus. So Chapter 3 of Icarus is going to be happening... Chapter 3 of Icarus is going to be happening before that stream. So if you've been following along with it, and I have highlights up of chapters, the prologue and chapters 1 and 2. So if you guys have been following along, Chapter 3 is going to be coming up soon in preparation for a writing project down the line. So that's what's going on with that. Hey Nedo, and what's up, man? So yeah, I'm sorry, I'm leaving, I'm afraid, Ned. I've got to get some work done, and I only had like a 2-hour cast. I've actually gone a half hour over what I planned to do. So, Here's My Magic 2 is still going. It's going well, man. It's going well, Ned. It's good to see you. Here's My Magic 2 is still going on. I've been having a lot of fun with Star Wars, but I am going to try to get some more Here's My Magic 2 done as well. Over the next couple of weeks, I'll see if I can slide in a couple of these casts with that as well. I will next be streaming sometime next week, as I said, although I will try to pop in and see how folks are doing on Twitch, but it's pretty hard to stream with just my laptop. I may be able to do something, but you know the way it works with hotel internet. Usually does not work so well. So that's the deal with that. Before all of you leave, however, do not leave yet, because we are going to raid someone. So give me a second while I pull that up, and then I want to say goodbye to all you wonderful people, and wish you all the very best. If you are in the Boston area, by the way, and you're anywhere near Burlington, if you go to the Burlington Marriott, hold on. There we go. If you go to the Burlington Marriott, I would love to see any or all of you there and meet you IRL. I have a reading on Friday, and then I'm doing a panel on Saturday and a panel on Sunday. So that is the deal with that. Let's see. Who could I... Oh, wow. I know exactly who we're going to go raid. I see that Foom is playing Onimusha. That's pretty awesome. A lot of good streamers right now, but clearly we have to raid this guy because it's just awesome to have a chance to do it. Do not raid now. Do not raid this person. Do not raid this person until I get off the chat, okay? So do not go here yet. But when we raid, we're going to raid our good friend Catabasis. I'm glad to see Catabasis back. Very good friend. This is how I got started, casting in the first place. I've texted him back and forth a few times over the last couple weeks, but now I'm just glad to see he's back. So in a minute, we're going to raid him. Not right now. Not right now. In a minute, we're going to raid him. But first of all, I want to say thanks to everyone. Demiser, thank you for being on with me. Sat, I saw you were hanging out in the background. I would have raided Satobo, actually, but I got to raid Kata because it's been a while since he's streamed and I've seen him. It's good to see Nedwin as always. Sorry you just came in, man, but I'm glad as always to see you here. Agile, it was great to see you. And Tremides, very good to see you back, man. Don't be a stranger. Always good to see Arctic Conan, of course. Buckhawk, what's up, man? It's been a little while since I saw you, too. Of course, Chronospy, one of my pro lurkers hanging on the background there. Conley, it was very good to see you. Crazed13, I don't know if I've seen you before, but I believe you may be new, and if so, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy what you saw and heard. Good to see Duranker as always. Of course, good to see Delimon97. Always good to see you. Thanks for inviting your brother in the other day, too, Delimon. Good to see Duty as always. Good to see Parker. What's up, man? Make sure you follow follow Giltanam if you haven't already. Giltanam is a badass streamer as well. Does some really cool games that he's been working on, a lot of RPGs as well. Good to see Got No Game. Always good to see Gray, who's been with me for a long time. Good to see you, Hannibal. Hopefully Hom 2 will be coming back pretty soon. Good to see Himiki as always. I'm YOLO Swag 420, who I'm pretty sure I've seen that name before, but it's good to see you as well. Ivligin, I'm sorry you didn't come in till the very end, but it was good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Always, thanks Lake for hanging out and keeping us on the straight and narrow about letting me enjoy my game. I appreciate that. Good to see Lee Hendry, as always. Been a little while since I've seen you, Lee. Good to see Morris hanging out in the background. Mr. Fombi Zombie, hope you enjoyed what you saw and heard. Mano, I'm going to check your message that you sent me about the background, so I'll check that when I get off just now. Thanks for stopping by, man. Good to see Mulligan, as always. Optic Nerve Productions, another awesome stream you guys should follow. He's part of the Baldur's Gate stream, too, as is Satobo. Good to see Thorg, as always. Of course, Wheels, who was on last night. Good to see you. Xanos, all the love, man, as always. And, of course, good to see Zip Zop Zoopity Bop. Very good to see all you guys. And now, having said that, when we do the raid is going to look like this. Don't raid yet, but the raid is going to look like this, which is just... yeah, it's just that word with the A all together. So it's Arv Raid and then Volcania, all one word together. When I log off, then we will go and do it all as a piece. Okay? Thanks, everybody. You guys are the best. You are what makes this fun. Have a really great week and weekend, and I will see you guys sometime next week. Have a good one, guys, and I'll talk to you soon.